Good morning, everyone. What's going on today? And I bet you're wondering about all this stuff. Alright, so straight up, you see the title? We'll tell you the cheapest way to go about taking pre-workouts. You know, if someone had given you pre-workout for free, you got it for your birthday, for a gift, whatever it may be, that's obviously the cheapest route because you didn't pay for it. But if you were to go buy things individually, or like to go buy your own pre-workout, this is the cheapest way to do it and the most cost-efficient way for people that are trying to save some money. So, 3 ingredients I got: citrulline malate, beta-alanine, creatine monohydrate. So I'm gonna break down cost for you guys and show you exactly how much whatever costs, and let's get to it. All right, so the first thing, citrulline malate, $17.99. Hope you guys can see that. $17.99 for 200 grams. Now you break that down, citrulline malate, let's say $18, okay? $18 for 200 grams, it's gonna be 9 cents per gram, and usually I'll take about 5 grams, okay? And that'll be about 45 cents per serving. So that's gonna be, honestly, the bulk. That's gonna be the most expensive product, is the citrulline malate right here. Most expensive product, and what's gonna run out the quickest. And this is just based on like my experiences and what I take. So next thing is gonna be beta-alanine. Now the beta-alanine is fairly cheap. Let me pull it up on Amazon here. Beta-alanine on Amazon, $24.74 for 500 servings. So let's say $25. You say $25 for 500 servings, it's gonna be 5 cents per gram. I take about 3-ish grams, give or take, that's pretty average. So that'll be 15 cents per serving. So right now you're sitting at a total of 60 cents per serving. This is the cheapest product out of this whole mix. Creatine monohydrate, this is the brand I buy, bulk supplements. And honestly, it's super cheap. This is a 1 kilo bag. So for those of you who don't know, a kilo is 1,000 grams. Bulk supplements, pure micronized creatine monohydrate on Amazon, $18.96 for 1 kilo. That puts at $19. For 1 kilo, that's gonna be 2 cents per serving. And I take about 3 grams or so, but say you took 5 grams to max, we'll just, for the ease of math, it'll be 10 cents per serving. 10 cents per serving for 5 grams. And that'll last you 200 days. Next product, it's not something that I take, but a lot of people like to have like caffeine in their pre-workout, but it's not something I take personally because most of the time I work out, I already had a coffee and whatnot, and so, or like I had a meal and I just like usually feel energized if I do go in the morning. So I personally don't take caffeine, but you can. Now caffeine pills are super cheap as well. Actually this is probably the cheapest out of the mix. ProLab caffeine, 200 milligram capsules for $7.67. So let's just say $8 for 100 pills. That's 8 cents per pill. You take one of those with like 3 grams of beta-alanine, 5 grams of citrulline malate, 5 grams of creatine. You were looking at 15 plus 60, 70, 78 cents per serving. And that's super cheap, guys. 78 cents per serving for you to have controlled amounts of what you're putting into your pre-workout. And it's not just a bunch of bullshit fillers. Like, it's you know exactly what you're putting into your stuff. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, citrulline malate, this is pretty like sour, like salty. I don't know. It packs a punch. Like it's not bitter, but it's pretty sour. Now I don't do it just because I'm used to it by now, but what I did for the longest time at the beginning was I would put Gatorade powder in. I put about 20 grams of Gatorade powder in with the pre-workout, give it some flavor, shoot it back, head to the gym. But now I just take it with water, and it's kind of rough, but I kind of get used to it. And you guys can add like Crystal Light, you can add Kool-Aid powder, you can add some of the Mio, whatever it is, like to add flavor if you don't want to do that. And honestly, that's still fairly cheap. I think your cheapest route to go though would probably be Gatorade powder for the big like container. It's like 60 or 70 servings. You put a few grams in there, add some flavor. Anyway, guys, you're looking at 78 cents per serving if you want to add some caffeine pills. And honestly, like, this is a very cost-efficient way to get things, to get your pre-workout in. You don't have to, like, go buy some pre-workout from the store or online or whatever it is for it to get the job done in a cheap way. Like, you don't have to sacrifice quality for, you know, price, essentially. I mean, up front, stuff's gonna cost you more, but it's gonna last longer. Granted, if you take 5 grams of this after 40 days, it'll be gone, but you just buy it again for another $18, which isn't bad. So that's the video, guys. I just kind of wanted to give you a quick breakdown of pre-workout that I take, what works for me, and yeah, I'm gonna stick to this for a while until it's financially a smart move to just be able to go buy some pre-workout. Honestly, you pay for the convenience, and I love the convenience, but this is a smart thing to do right now. Anyway, guys, that's the video. I keep rambling. Give it a shot, check it out, and I'll see you next time.